Exactly.
Also out of PAX, we saw some Dark Souls 3 gameplay. They were kind of talking about it leading up. It looks like a good mix between Bloodborne and Dark Souls, like the kind of the slow combat with the fast combat. This is obviously a kind of a interesting recording job, but because I mean, for me, the Dark Souls combat was way too slow. I hated like, okay, I'll hold my shield up, block, I'll go in for a hit. But
Right.
Bloodborne is, I mean, I will agree, Bloodborne I like probably the best out of all of them if they
I
do kind of
agree.
stick with this middle like ground combat. But
Well,
it's gonna do it good, I think.
yeah, even Bloodborne required, some patience,
Yeah,
but the patience of Gandhi, no.
the patience of
The
God.
I feel like to play. I mean, I've played all the Dark Souls series. I've played Bloodborne. They're great games. They will make you hate your life, but they're really, really ultra rewarding um, when you do something. Bloodborne just felt more, uh, more like the combat system was like more fluid
I
than
mean,
jump in, attack one time, and then get the hell out, raise your shield, strafe around for 5 minutes, and then you get to attack again. I don't know. It's I like the Bloodborne style better myself, and if they're gonna do a
Bloodborne's
hybrid,
pretty like real. I felt. Cause I rented it and played it on my uncle's PlayStation.
yeah, it is crazy
And
too because like
it's like you can dodge and stuff, but it was you got to use the momentum of your like current motion to do
yeah.
stuff. That's like just running around like
yeah,
turn-based shit.
Because I mean, before Bloodborne, you had like, okay, my secondary is gonna be a shield, and they're like, okay, well, here's a damn pistol, and go kill like probably just as hard or it maybe harder enemies with it. So yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Dark Souls 3.
yeah. I hope they saw what was successful with Bloodborne and they implement it into Dark Souls 3. I mean, I'm gonna play it either way because it's a great series, but I would enjoy it a lot more if it had more of the Bloodborne combat aspects to it. Because
And I
Bloodborne,
think
Bloodborne, in my opinion, is probably the best game that came out in 2014. So
that's not strange to say. I think it's
yeah,
good.
it's a really good game.
And I think Dark Souls 3 is gonna take like we can't give an accurate judgment until we actually play it. Like it could feel a lot closer than it actually looks to Bloodborne's combat.
Right, I have to. Right, I would have to play it because you have to kind of get that feel for it. So it's hard to judge
Yeah.
off gameplay video, but the
Yeah.
gameplay looks great. It looks pretty fluid. It looks doesn't have the past Dark Souls series has had kind of like that textured, that really gritty textured look,
Yeah.
like the really gritty,
Wait,
Really,
hold on. Like, is it really gritty or just kind of gritty?
really, really
like
gritty.
gritty shit, dude.
Yeah, like I don't know. This seems to be have like a softer look to it. Looks a lot better in my opinion. So
Before we go to the next one, Ben Reving gets a shout out because he's watching now after I had to text him.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
oh, be
I know.
red.
But next, talking about like controls is Lawbreakers. It's the new game from Cliffy B. He was designer on Gears for a long time, Unreal Tournament.
One
I'll
of the
show the
coolest
launch
humans on
trailer.
the planet.
Huh?
Yeah,
I said one of the coolest humans on the
Hey, he's a
planet.
badass dude.
But
Um,
whatever.
great on Twitter too if you want some Twitter entertainment.
Yeah, he'll talk back to you.
But here's the trailer. We'll watch this. It's not as long as the Halo one, so we won't have to kind of just drag around.
Josh, you get that wide view camera.
Kitsune, assassin.
That's wide. Glossy. Got a fat reject.
Breacher. Gunner.
Man, that was embarrassing.
Maverick. Skirmisher.
Bottoms up. You want some more, asshole?
Chronos. Titan.
I liked it.
I like it.
I like it. I mean, I'm definitely gonna play it for sure.
I mean,
honestly, I would buy it even if I didn't see the trailer though, because it's Cliffy B. But
let me just say this. If you didn't tell me what the name of the game was, and I wasn't as informed as I am about a certain other game's release, I would say that I would have a really hard time distinguishing between those two games.
I know what game you're talking about too.
Yeah. Overwatch. It looks a lot.
Only in the graphic style though. Not play style at all.
Oh.
I mean, like the Overwatch, like you saw the. I mean, just like the
Yeah.
rounds and stuff. Like this
Well-
looks like it's gonna be a
Devin,
TV
if you
type.
take the text away and watch both trailers, it looks like it's pretty close. Like dangerously like close. But then, there's what's the game that the Borderlands people are working on?
Battleborn.
Battleborn. So these three games are looking really close.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's all going first-person class-based shooters in some degree, it seems. Kind of like arena shooter style with some elements of a MOBA, which I think should fare well for most of the games.
Cliffy's had less MOBA elements and.
Yeah, I agree. And
Like
like
that,
the big one
right,
with
that's
this
what I was
is the anti-gravity. You can kind of see it in some of the clips, which I'm sure like ultras would play a lot, and it looks cool. But yeah, I mean we have Battleborn coming out, Overwatch, Lawbreakers. The creators of Smite, they're making a game called Paladins that's similar.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that.
We also have Paladins is definitely a time for another show. And then you have Gigantic from Otiga. That one looks probably the most unique. It's sort of class based. It's a lot more MOBA heavy because on the map you actually have like kind of raid boss type of elements to progress in the match. So it's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be cool to see how all this plays out. It seems
I'm
like
for Lawbreakers and Overwatch for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get too into the whole Overwatch thing because that's probably going to be like a whole show. Super stoked. Really excited for Overwatch. I think it's going to be great. I'm huge Cliffy B fan. Love the man. Great dude. So yeah, I mean,
I
I'm
trust
sure
him.
there's gonna-
I trust
yeah,
him.
I trust him too. I'm sure there's going to be different.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like this genre is just blowing up this year. I mean, that's kind of what I meant by
People
it.
are waking up and figuring out how games are supposed to be played.
Yeah, it's looking that way. So yeah, I'm excited. So
And with me, because I mean, it's on a new engine, and I've been playing a lot of Unreal Tournament 4. They're working on that with the community, developing that. So yeah, I'm really excited. We'll see. It's gonna play different, I do think, in some regards from the other competition. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see.
right.
Anything else for PAX, guys? I mean, it was kind of anticlimactic.
No, not really a whole lot going on. I mean, PAX
Yeah.
Prime kind
A
of.
lot of hype, not a lot of
Yeah.
actual stuff.
Not a lot of meat.
No,
Yeah.
not really.
So I guess that leads
I'd
us.
be pretty salty if I had to choose between Gamescom and PAX Prime this year, and I chose PAX Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be salty.
Yeah.
Leads us into a little Blizzard talk. We have WoW patch 6.2.2. Biggest thing with this, I think probably the thing that's worth talking about the most is flying finally in the game.
Finally.
Yeah.
Fly in WoW?
Yes, you can now finally fly in Draenor. You have to get the exploration of Draenor achievement. I'm not sure what the name is, but once you get that, you can actually fly.
That is the one where you go around and get all the flight paths, right? Exploring.
Yeah, it's just that for Draenor. So I mean, it just takes some time. Which I mean, I think that because I'm sure they wanted to let the player actually experience like the art and like the environments, and the flying you skip all that.
Right. I think. Go ahead.
If you've been playing Draenor for the last, is it almost a year?
It's been a while.
Has it been a while? If you've been playing Draenor, then you probably have all the stuff you need. You might have to go back in and maybe grab one or two that you maybe missed along the way. But playing Draenor, you pretty much have to explore the entire zone. There might be, a couple places you might miss, but it should be pretty easy to go through and just clean the ones. I'm sure most people did because they announced it, early to give people that opportunity. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't just make it once you got max level. Like,
well, because I mean,
you can experience the content on the ground while you're leveling, but once you've leveled, you're spinning. I mean, honestly, I don't need a flying mount anymore because I hearth to my garrison and I hearth to war spear.
Yeah, I honestly don't think
that's fair.
Yeah, it didn't. Honestly, I played it. I have four 100s, almost 6. And honestly, not being able to fly didn't bother me a bit because, like you said, once you get your garrison, you're either hearth into the city or hearth into your garrison. And when you're out questing, like the quest is so linear that it's not a big deal to.
Right, and I'm so cool
with
no flying mount until the max level because you need to kind of like experience the zone while you're leveling anyway. So not having when you're leveling, that didn't really. I mean, that's typical WoW expansion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have a flight path at your garrison, so I just don't understand. Like, it was such a big deal. Like, oh my god, we can't fly in Draenor. How do we get around? Like, you have a flight path in your garrison. Like, honestly, it seems easier to me to just go to the flight path and fly somewhere because it does it.
Yeah, it's almost like when we used to use flight paths. I would like hop on a flight path and go AFK and do shit.
Yeah, it's a great time to go AFK.
And then I was like, now that I didn't have that time, I'd be like, shit, now I gotta interrupt something to go do stuff.
Yeah,
well,
you come back and you're
numlock feature where we can just auto fly.
But then you come back and you're face first in a mountain.
That is not good.
Yeah.
Well, half the time, Devin, you never came back, so I guess you never found out where your guy was actually at.
What are you talking about?
Look at that face. Look at that face.
You
You said shots fired?
I think so.
But also in the patch, they have some new mounts coming out, new pets.
Whoa. Who cares? There's flying now. Who cares what else is in the patch?
Well, these are flying mounts. Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
You can use these new mounts now.
Continue.
I don't even know what to call this guy. It's
On a
somewhere.
side note, does anyone know my arena partner gets back from Germany?
He's in Poland now.
Poland? That's what I meant. Back to Germany?
Oh, I don't know. Haven't talked to him.
God, dude.
This one's really cool. Murkydon. I'm really excited for him. I'm going to buy him. And then you have the new moose mount.
Looks pretty sick.
Apparently Ghostcrawler promised like a moose mount or a moose in the game like several expansions ago, and now he's finally here.
Yeah.
Wait, where's this moose mount? I'm not seeing it.
I
see it now.
It looks cool.
I'm
But that's
skimming
mount,
through the
huh?
patch
It's not a
notes.
mount, unless it's a rain moose.
Yeah. And lastly, mercenary mode. It's you can queue up for battlegrounds with the opposing faction. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll horde. Please, I want to queue up as an alliance.
Well, how does that work in like Altruic Valley where you have different bases? What base do you go to?
Well, see, that's the thing. The only time I'd probably do it is to get an Altruic Valley win, because we all know the alliance apparently.
Yeah.
It's not even, dude. It's not even that bad anymore. But dude, Altruic Valley is so different now. I did some the other day. It's all about you just rush. You go in with 2 to 3 captains still up now. It's literally a DPS race. It's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, this 6.2.2 is not going to bring me back. It's that simple.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it's some kind of the smaller things.
Oh, I just wish I wish a game would come out that I want to play that's as polished as WoW.
Well,
WoW's just so polished. It's so
I'm-
clean.
I'm excited for Legion, the expansion, but I don't
Oh,
think
I
there's going to
am.
be too much to get me back before that, honestly. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I mean, PvP, and I was enjoying some PvP. I think I'm gonna, dabble. If Josh ever gives me my free year and quit sucking me dry, paid like $90 since you've worked for those assholes.
whoa, dude.
Hey, I'm giving them enough money. I call them an asshole.
No, okay. Well, anyways,
But,
season 4 Diablo. This is big, I think, with you, Steve.
yeah, yes and no. I actually just installed Diablo today after my Windows 7 fresh install, after Windows 10 failed me miserably. Hey Blizzard, how about those extra bank tabs we've been asking for like the last 4 years? That'd be great. Thanks, because I literally have 10 tunes full of gear from getting all my season stuff sent to my main account. Thank you very, very much. On a side note, season 4, nothing too crazy. Typical season rewards, bracers, and stuff like that for whatever they are. I haven't even looked, honestly. Who cares? You know, if you want to be a seasonal player, then it's a leaderboard thing. I'm not feeling it this season, so probably won't get too involved. I am super excited though because I do when I'm relaxing at night, like watching streams, and with season 4 being back, we have the return of Dat Mods. Voted most popular Diablo streamer by Blizzard when they started their streaming awards last year. Really great guy to watch. Took some time off. I think he had some family issues, so it's good to see him back at it and being number 1 on the stream list there on Twitch. But past that, I mean, Diablo season 4 is like season 3. The biggest thing is I hope they figure out to not make seasons last 4 months because it's, seasons are really goofy. It's hype for a few weeks, and especially for seasoned Diablo players that do play seasons and rank leaderboards. I mean, we only have a couple weeks of work to do, and then it's minute greater rift trials to
Yeah, but then
shave
you come
seconds- to
and
shave
carry me.
seconds off time. So I mean, it's not, it's just like,
Oh no, I mean it's been good feedback though so far with the community. It seems like.
yeah. I mean, I give Blizzard credit. They definitely are making changes to what we want. The last patch was pretty big, so
what?
it's going in the right direction.
No, basically.
We have the Kanai's Cube. It
Yeah,
lets
I'll
you
be
kind of
honest,
like infuse legendaries.
Yep, it's an old thing they're bringing back. Yeah.
It's there if you want to play it. There you go. It's time for season 4. Speaking of WildStar,
Were we talking about WildStar? That was a while ago, wasn't it?
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Need
but-
to fire up my beta.
Your what? Your beta?
Need to fire up my beta. I got it.
Oh, for free to play?
Free to play, yeah.
Well, free to play starts September 29th. So very soon you can play for free all the time.
Right.
That's
But since I already own the game, I'm pretty sure with my free to play beta that the level progress will count towards the real free to play. So I can
Yeah.
start leveling.
I don't know. I doubt I'm gonna play a lot when it's free to play.
Yeah, I mean,
I just don't have enough time to play an MMORPG enough to do what I want to do in them. I want to raid in game. I don't want to be a fucking noob pussy doing dungeons. That's stupid.
I mean, how long did it take us to get level 10, Josh? Like 3 days.
Yeah, it took way too
Well,
long.
they're nerfing the level when it goes free to play. They're nerfing the amount of experience to level.
Yeah, but I thought they've already nerfed it too before that. Haven't they?
No, I heard that doesn't happen until the free to play.
Okay.
I think Devin's right on that. But I mean,
We'll see. I mean, if it's noticeable, then I may. Because, I mean, like, the combat I really enjoy. All the telegraphs. Cool
I
art
canceled my
style.
sub, but free to play, I might give it another go and see
Yeah.
if it's a little bit better. Yeah, absolutely.
But we know how well that turned out with Guild Wars.
Ooh.
That's perfect timing for Guild Wars 2.
Nice segue.
Well, so I was talking to Steve about Guild Wars, and I said me and you played with your uncle some, and it was cool because they announced Guild Wars 2, a part of it's going free to play.
It's all free to play.
Okay, all are free to play.
This is the catch.
Yeah.
Okay. Guild Wars 2 is free to play. Yes or no?
You buy the game once and you play, so yeah.
Nope. I didn't have to buy anything. I downloaded the game. Didn't have to pay for the download. Download the game for free. Play the game for free. Free to play.
Now,
Right?
that must be how it is now.
Yes.
Yes. This is new. This is new, Devin. That's what we're talking about. It's new.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So they have an expansion coming out, right?
Uh-huh.
It's called.
Heart of Thorns.
Or is it Heart of Thorns? Right. Is the expansion free, Josh?
No, it is not, Steve.
No, it's not. So is that free to play?
Guild Wars 2 is. Heart of Thorns is not.
Oh, it must be because I'm dumb that I didn't get that. See, to me, when you tell me a game's free to play, that means I can play it for free. Not that, oh, here, you can play our game for free, and we're just going to throw ads at you left and right while you're playing the free game for our new expansion coming out, Heart of Thorns. And that's exactly what happened. I spent 30 minutes in the game, and I had ads for Heart of Thorns thrown at me the entire time.
Whoa, there's ads in it?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Wow.
So...
If you had just bought Heart of Thorns, they'd have left you alone.
yeah.
Shit.
Upgrade right now. Heart of Thorns. Yeah. No.
So just like constant pop-ups and telling you to upgrade?
Not constant, but I mean in a 30-minute game time period, 5 times it got mentioned. So, I mean, this is a marketing ploy to sell more copies of their expansion. Yeah, okay, let's make it free to play, and maybe some people will like it and want to buy our expansion that maybe wouldn't have tried the game before. Sure. It's a great business. It's a good business plan. The problem is I played it for 30 minutes and I was like, if I want to play a free-to-play MMO, a true free-to-play MMO where I don't have to pay for expansions, I'm probably just going to play Terra. Because it's better. The combat's better. The graphics are better. It's better. It's better. So...
I think Guild Wars 2 graphics are better. I like Terra Combat better, for sure.
You really think Guild Wars graphics you think are better?
Yeah, for sure. Guild Wars 3 is a really good looking game in my opinion.
I'm not saying it looked bad. Not saying that. Looked fine.
Right, no, yeah, I think it looks better than Terra too, though.
You know they updated Terra, right?
Last I played it was like about, midway through the summer when I was playing with you and Curtis.
They had a new expansion come out. It's been updated. It's it's different. It's good.
If the graphics change, then my statement might change. But
well, I mean, the gameplay alone and Terra. I mean, I don't know. And you don't have to. They've come out with, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. I forget what number the newest one is. Expansions that you haven't had to pay for. The game's been completely free. So you don't have to pay for expansions.
I will say the Heart of Thorns getting raids.
Terra used to be paid, didn't it? It just recently went free to play, didn't it?
It's been free to play for a couple of years.
Yeah.
2012 or 11.
Damn, that long?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's crazy. Yeah. But besides the free to play
resurgence when it went on Steam, because now it's available in the Steam store. That happened at the beginning of the summer, I think, and it got like a resurgence. But yeah, it's been free to play for a long time.
Besides the free to play, they also announced raids for Heart of the Thorns,
which actually gets me really interested because
I agree.
Really, the only beef I had with Guild Wars 2 is there's nothing really felt like in-game content except for World v World and PvP, which I like PvP, but when I'm playing an MMORPG, I want to fucking raid. I'm sorry.
No, I agree completely.
Yeah.
And Guild Wars 2, I enjoyed a lot. The whole, like, how it works, you get bonuses, kind of like gifts, if you log in each day, right, Devin?
Right, yeah. There's a lot of perks just for logging in every day. You know, like it's definitely if you play, it's a good habit to at least log in and kind of do your quick like 10-15 minute daily routine because it really helps out your character a lot. You know, like with some XP boost gear, sometimes dyes that which don't really help you, but it can look cool and stuff. But there's just a lot of perks to
Yeah.
just basically logging in and showing your face.
Which
And
for
you can join
me,
multiple guilds, which is really cool. Like you join multiple guilds and you toggle which one that you're displaying and earning like experience and reputation and stuff for. So like you can have like a group of friends that you have and hang out with, but then you could also have a serious raiding guild that you wanted to go do stuff. You know what I mean? So you can still, I like that feature. I'd like to see that in more games.
Yeah, that's cool. Definitely. You can have like a raiding guild and a PvP guild.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I think that's really cool.
Yeah, that is
So-
cool. That's a cool feature. I just, personally, I don't think that there's enough there for it to be
Right. Well, I mean, I already own the base game, so like, and once you own it, there's no subscription at all. So like,
Right.
I get I'm gonna try it basically because it's not that big of an inconvenience for me to try it, and I do enjoy the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Just to see a raid, for sure.
So lastly, I think probably the best topic, it's kind of like a mixture of two. YouTube Gaming launched, was it this past week or the week before?
It's been about a week.
YouTube Gaming, it's kind of like Twitch. Let's just go ahead and pull it up. I want to just step through YouTube Gaming homepage. To me, first off, I think they incorporated too much of the normal YouTube accounts and videos into YouTube Gaming.
Well, I think that's kind of the point. Is they wanted to be one place where you go see your videos and your streams, and like if there is something live, that's obviously gonna be I mean, yeah, if you go to a Twitch channel and you're watching the live channel, you're not really paying attention to any. I mean, you might pay attention to the about and the chat, but you're not paying attention to the previous broadcast really unless it's a commercial or something.
True.
So I don't really think blending them together. I think that was the key, kind of the point, and what a lot of people want, like people who are YouTubers and Twitch people having to send traffic to different places. Whereas now they might get someone who only watches YouTube videos realize that this person's a streamer, has never heard of Twitch, and can watch a live stream now.
Yeah.
So.
But my issue is the design. It just like it's too like everything's just thrown on there.
It's too much.
You can't tell who's actually streaming right now. I mean, yeah, you have the top up here, like I guess featured streamers, but then it goes to like
Honestly,
YouTube
what do you
videos,
think?
and then it goes to
Honestly, I
live.
think that would be an issue, Josh, unless you run into the problem that you and I had earlier when we were testing it, when you're streaming on our Brickhouse Studios YouTube page, and I go to our Brickhouse Studios YouTube page, it doesn't even tell me that you're live.
Exactly.
There
Which-
is a tiny little drop-down box that I have to find first, and then click on live events. I think it's is it live events?
Yeah, but I think that may have been just because we were logged into like the actual like main account, so we're kind of seeing the back
I was
end.
on my,
Possibly.
Oh, really?
I was on my stream account. when I
Right.
was-
Okay.
And see, well, and that just basically defeats the whole purpose of the goodness of what I just said of sending people to one place and they accidentally find the other. If it's
Or-
fucking impossible to tell that I'm live when you're looking at, like, you might be going to my channel to watch, like, who knows? I put up a video of me installing Hackintosh and you're watching that. It'd be cool if while you were there, if I was live, a big ass like, hey, D House is live streaming this.
Well, right. When you go,
Which it does
when you
that.
go
It does
to
that.
Twitch,
Because it does it for Twitch too.
well, that's no for Twitch. When you go to your profile page and it's live, it says live now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if
Doesn't
you're
do that.
watching, no, because earlier when I was watching a YouTube video from us, it said the Twitch account was
No,
live.
That's different. That is a feature on Twitch. That's like a checkbox on YouTube, I think, when you export the video.
Ah.
That's like, yeah, I'm live on Twitch right now. It's the little pop up on the bottom left hand part of the screen. We're talking about when you go to the actual YouTube channel page, like I did
You're
earlier.
just like,
when
hey,
you were
Breakout
live,
Studio channel. What's
it
up with
looked
this?
like it looks like it always does. When you were live, there was no difference in the page than when you weren't live. Like if I was going there to watch one of our videos, and
There should be a red dot
I
that
would
says
not.
live in the top
Yeah,
right corner.
I would have no idea that you were live streaming. So that's an issue. I agree with you, Devin, 100% on that. Definitely, it's definitely an issue.
Because that was kind of like the main thing. I was like that's like the main benefit I would think is that you're consolidating your traffic to one place, and you're not making it obvious. So
Absolutely.
Which is also, I think, interesting. Most Twitch contractors, like, or I guess featured or partnered, I guess, under their contract, they can't stream on YouTube Gaming.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean
They're
they're
partners.
competitors.
It makes
A lot
total
of
sense,
them
which I feel
makes
like
total sense.
it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. I mean,
Well, YouTube's gonna offer partnerships to people and try to steal people away. It's exactly how it's gonna go down.
I know, but
Machinima
when
is gonna help out YouTube a lot.
yeah, but when the top streams only at what 5,000 views, who's gonna go right now? So what's YouTube gonna do to get people to leave in the first place from Twitch?
They can write whatever the hell they want in that contract. BJ's on Fridays. Like they're Google, bro. They got the money.
I'd
They can
prefer
get the traffic and start it up.
I prefer
And
Mondays,
what they're
but
gonna have to do is, wish I could drop a technical macroeconomics term, but they're getting into a market that's already been established, so they're gonna have to
I think it's a good thing.
dive into it, take some losses,
because we've
and
seen
try to get the traffic to them.
now, granted, yeah, Google huge backing, but we've seen what Azubu, like they pretty much don't exist anymore. Hitbox TV is definitely gone, which YouTube is not either of those by any means.
No, but see, the difference with this is like those other people, they don't have any credit to pull a partner away from Twitch. YouTube has, hey, I'm YouTube. You already make money off of me.
Hey, you know all those
videos.
Yeah,
Why-
hey, you know all
you're
those videos
totally-
you have on my website?
There's enough people who have enough viewers totally willing to gamble on YouTube that it'll work. Because if YouTube's coming in like, look, I know you're a Twitch partner and you can't stream here, but I'm YouTube and I'm offering you a better deal, they're going to sign on that dotted line. It's all business. And YouTube has no money.
Right.
Honestly,
hey, you know all those videos that you have on my website, how about if you exclusively live stream to my new website, we'll give you, 5 cents more per ad on the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know.
I think it's great. I think it's a great thing for Twitch to have that kind of competition.
I agree. I
It'll make
mean,
them both better.
Yep.
So.
And I mean, it all stemmed. There wouldn't have been any competition at all because Google was trying to buy Twitch, and Twitch said no. So then Google said, "Fuck you, we're hiring Fwiz and making YouTube gaming." So that's how it all went down.
It should be interesting.
Yep.
Someone who has a very strong opinion, at least for the comedic sense, for YouTube gaming has been Jimmy Kimmel. Devin, have you seen that stuff yet? What Jimmy Kimmel's done and
No, I haven't seen it. What's he saying though?
Well,
I've heard some opinions of stupid people I disagree with on YouTube gaming.
his original video, let me try to pull it up, was talking about why people enjoy, or it was making fun of people enjoying watching other people play games.
Basically, while Josh is looking for that, I'll give it a brief explanation. Basically, Jimmy Kimmel made a skit about making fun of people watching video games. He's like, I don't understand. He's like, I totally understand why you would want to play a video game. I have no idea why you would want to watch someone play a video game. And then the skit went with like,
well, it's like, why would you want to watch someone play football?
Well, right, and that's the
except for with a stream, I could talk to the football player and ask him what he was thinking when he did that.
Right. Well, he went a little overboard with the skit, and he made like a streamception. He's like, "Whoa, what's it gonna be? 20 years from now, it's gonna be watching people play video games."
I found the video if you want to watch it.
Yeah, Go ahead, Josh. Fire that up. Show a little bit of it.
Right. Well, that's just ignorance of just not understanding the competition of. I mean,
We'll
YouTube
get
is
into
launching
that.
an exciting new service,
let's just-
YouTube Gaming.
I'm gonna.
With YouTube Gaming, you can
been
watch
holding
other
back
people
my
play the
opinion on this
hottest
one
new
for a while
games.
now, so I'm gonna lay it down.
But what if you want to watch the people watching the people playing
Oh,
video
shit.
games? Well, get ready for
video
you.
issues there, Josh.
Wrong source or scene.
Ooh.
It had to happen eventually.
Mm-hmm. I've had it up. It's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's been fair. There we go.
Hiccups.
Exciting new service, YouTube Gaming. With YouTube Gaming, you can watch other people play the hottest new games.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that disclaimer.
But what
by
if
the
you
way.
want to watch the people watching the people playing the video games? Well, get ready for YouTube's Watch.
My employer would
I
not
think something
understand.
cool just happened.
But wait, there's more. If you want to watch people play video games, check out YouTube Third Watch.
I have no idea what's going on.
And we're not done yet. With YouTube Almighty, you can watch all those people being watched by God himself.
What the HE double hockey sticks is this? I've created a race of idiots.
The YouTube Gaming Suite. Watch it, dummies.
Nice shot.
I thought it was really funny.
I did too.
Like, I was one of the few, I think, in broad terms, that was really funny.
All right. I'm gonna
Lay it
do
down,
my-
Steve. You've been waiting for this all
I'm
week.
gonna do my rant.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic because you're gonna need the full stage on this.
Look, internet. Here's the thing. Jimmy Kimmel's job is to make fun of things. Okay? I am sure he I'll try and rephrase this. There's the original video, and then he does another video of all the comments that he got for making the first video. And then there's another video that's comments, and then he released the newest one. There's 4 videos in total of him sitting down with 2 really popular YouTube personalities and streaming some Rocket League and playing Rocket League with them. And in all honesty, like, there was so much, like, this dude got death threats. Like,
It was
people are
bad.
wishing- Yeah, it was really
It was
bad.
terrible.
Like, I am honestly really embarrassed to be part of the gaming community after this.
I agree.
Because
I mean, it's the internet, dude.
Dude, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
talking about his wife, his daughter, like they wanted to rape him. It was
yeah,
terrible.
Your family, your wife, your kids. Like, I mean,
I've had that told to me for fucking double killing someone.
yeah. I mean, well, here's the thing. You know, the gaming community. I mean, granted
We're
that
assholes.
most of the comments that he got were probably, representative of the, younger percentage of the
Oh, for sure.
community.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think gamers would know when they're getting trolled. I mean, let's be honest. Jimmy Kimmel trolled the shit out of the gaming community. That's what happened. He doesn't give a shit. Like, they did nothing more than help him by giving him so much attention. Like, if they were truly outraged by his comments and his views, which they're not his views. Like, it's his job to be funny, and that shit was funny. I've been a gamer my entire life. I've been streaming for like 3 years. I've done YouTube videos for almost just as long. And it was hilarious. Like, this shit's funny. And it, like, take it to heart. Like, he's trolling you. Like, duh. Like, come on, guys. Like, get over yourselves. Like, oh my God, how dare you say that? Our community's so strong. We're going to fucking get you fired from your show. Like, you're not. He did his job. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Gee,
But
good
there
job,
are
Jimmy.
stupid people who think that. Like, there's stupid people who hear, like, you tell them that you're streaming or you're watching a stream and they hear what it is and they're like, why the fuck? Like, they just think that's the dumbest thing they've ever
Yeah.
heard. But it's just, like, pretty ignorant, honestly, in my opinion.
well,
It's
I mean,
no different than watching a sporting event, like, whatsoever at all.
it's not. It's not. And,
And,
there's people that just
you're talking to, like, one of the biggest football fans. I go to Auburn football every Saturday. Love it. And an esports event is just as fucking crazy because I've been to
Yeah.
both, and they're awesome.
I'm a huge Pittsburgh Penguins hockey fan. Their season is 82 games long just for the regular season. And I
Damn.
watch I miss maybe a handful, 10 games maybe, during the regular season, and I love watching sports, hockey. I love watching hockey. I watched the NALCS Spring Promotion Series today and loved it. Like, it's the same to me. Like, I don't treat it any differently. It's the same.
Yeah, I know. Like it. I don't know.
you're
I
gonna-
guess you can't think of it as the same though, because like there's people who are sports fans, and you're not truly a sports fan until you go try to play that sport at least once when you're little or something, and realize
I disagree.
Like, holy shit, it's hard to do that.
I don't
And
know.
so these people are like, oh yeah, these people are watching these people play a video game, and they just see stuff flashing on the screen, whereas we
Right.
see like that they made this crazy play in League of Legends and know what spells they used and stuff, and know how hard that was. And so
Right.
they're not impressed by it, is why they don't understand it.
Well, right. Like, I guess, like, there's a huge difference between the way I play hockey and Sidney fucking Crosby. And there's
Nah, dude.
and there's a huge difference in the way that I play League of Legends and TSM Wild Turtle plays League of Legends.
See, this is interesting because
The skill gap is the same. Like, Sidney Crosby is way better at me than hockey, and Wild Turtle's way better than me at fucking League of Legends. Like, that's
Right,
why
and-
it's paid.
well, it's
That's
cool.
why the people in the lower level want to watch that. They want to watch the people who do what
Right.
they can.
Right.
Well, it also goes down to a lot of like two things: accessibility. Can you get your hands on it, like you said, Devin? And then it's also like the developers need to make a game that's easy to watch. League, people can dislike playing League, but they can enjoy watching it because it's kind of easy to see what's going on. You may not know like the certain
It
like
makes
details.
sense. Like the pregame makes sense. Like you're
Yeah.
planning and protecting and stuff.
If someone dies, you realize that it's
Right.
pretty easy. But for me, the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing, it's his job for sure. And even if that is his real like actual beliefs, the fuck.
Which I doubt it is. I mean, let's
Right.
Even
it's not, you can't
well,
have
even if it
any
is,
education at all and do any kind of research and think like, oh, you're just watching someone watch a film.
well, even if it is, I mean, it doesn't matter because it's his own opinion, and because we've seen this before when Hearthstone, Here's the Dorm was on ESPN and people freaked out, but then you had some like Michelle Beadle, who was like really into it and tweeting about it all night. So I don't know. I mean, it's just people. But yeah, like the way they did that was completely blown out of proportion.
I mean, let's just be smart as a community. Am I gonna get upset because someone that's like, worried about hashtag Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift? No offense, guys. On Twitter,
offense.
like some
Fuck Justin Bieber
bubblegum,
and Taylor Swift.
right? Some bubblegum candy, like fucking has no clue what's going on in the world around them. Person, am I gonna worry about what they think about me watching video games, or do I honestly care what I think they think about what I care about? I don't give a shit. You guys, like, the gaming community straight up got trolled by Jimmy Kimmel, and I think it's hilarious.
It's funny because I'm showing the video now, like the Let's Play. I love how he has a damn power glove on.
I mean, Josh, like, that reminds me of you. You are the biggest troll I know. That's exactly what you would do. Am I wrong?
Oh no, I agree.
He's troll, like he's blatantly trolling these people, and he's having fun, like.
Honestly, and I said this a while back, I think it'd be kind of funny. There's like one big ploy between Jimmy Kimmel and YouTube to cross promote. I mean, he has tons of traffic. YouTube does. I mean, that could be the case. I mean, hey, I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. That aside, like, it definitely boosted his ratings. I mean,
Oh yeah.
all his videos that we watched, I mean, were those not YouTube links I was sending you all week on Twitter?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
And it definitely helps out YouTube because like they don't have to talk people in. Like he made fun of basically the fact that people stream, and they don't have to talk people into buying into that. That's happened. Twitch is huge,
right?
And so people who are passionate about streaming and might care about this. Like they might care about this and be like, oh yeah, no, streaming is not stupid, and now they know about YouTube gaming. So YouTube probably got helped a lot.
I think so.
I don't think that this is his honest opinion, but if there are people who do think this and they're stupid, fuck you if you think that.
I mean, the bottom line is Jimmy Kimmel was funny. He did his job. The only part of it that really bothered me was the negative response that the gaming community like had, like really sending on him all those comments. Like, come on, guys, like he's trolling you. Like, have you not? You're gamers. Like, come on, wake up.
Yeah.
You're getting trolled.
Yeah, but also think of some of the gamers we troll. Like, there's some gullible, stupid people out there, and there's people who will rage over you stealing their green out of a chest in WoW. God forbid you talk shit about what they do in their free time, dude.
Yeah.
So, it's just
true.
the children that we play with.
Well, I mean, the general public, period, is, stupid.
Right. I mean, go read a YouTube comment. That's basically what he got. Was his YouTube comments sent to his place because people didn't think he would read his YouTube comments because he didn't have a YouTube account.
Yeah.
So that's really all it was.
Right. I mean, why should we expect any different? Because it's the internet. People IRL are just as dumb. So.
Exactly.
Anonymity just seems to make it worse.
Yeah.
But
share all that shit they think.
Yeah, we're way over our time limit. So
we really are.
Holy shit.
What's our time limit? I didn't know
we were trying to say like an hour. We almost did like
40 minutes to an hour. We're at 1 hour and 40 minutes.
So, any other thoughts or comments or opinions you want to add before we close it out?
No, I think we.
I gotta stop dropping that.
Night.
If you tuned in,
season start. Once game drop release season starts happening. with Halo and Black Ops. Just look to the stream. A lot of streaming is going to be happening then. We're going to crank it up a lot. So.
We're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be doing this podcast. We're gonna be doing it once a week. I mean, Devin and I are both in school still, and Josh works full time, and we're gonna aim to do the podcast every Sunday night. We're all gonna be streaming on the channel. So we had a couple people pop in during. This is live. It will be put on YouTube. We had a couple people pop in during the stream. So
if you came in, thanks for watching.
That's good. Yeah. Thank you to the couple people that came in and watched.
Give us your opinions.
It's on YouTube. Thanks. Yeah, leave a comment below and let us know what you think. And if it's an intelligent comment, maybe we'll bring it up on the next show.
If not, fuck you.
If it's not, I bring it up anyway because you might not be able to tell from this episode, but me and Steve inevitably will argue and beat each other's throats at some point.
For anything.
So say some shit to disagree with either of us, and we'll call you out. We promise.
It's bound to happen.
I will say before we leave, the whole until around an hour in, I kept looking at my OBS and I thought the timer was viewer count. I'm like, holy shit! But I realized that's minutes. Yeah.
Another viewer.
But yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Like, comment, subscribe, all the places. Y'all know the drill. If you're watching this on YouTube later,
that's my Twitter. Right down there.
Yep, Twitter's down below. The website's still a work in progress.
I didn't make the graphic, so my boys didn't help me out and add that slash.
I didn't notice that. Okay, well yeah, that's a no for Devin or D House.
Not a no. You just confused him again.
Okay, but thanks guys. See y'all next week. Peace.
Night.